أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Ko hikurangi te maunga, ko waiapu te awa, ko Noeleen van der Listonk, taku ingoa. I am a Muslim. I'm Ngāti Porou te iwi, and I live in Auckland. Morning ablution, preparing myself to be clean to worship God. I pray 5 times a day. First activity is pray. I quite like the style that I'm wearing today, which is just no pins and wrapped around. I like my neck to not have that feel of restraint around it. It helps break down some of the barriers if I represent a Muslim woman in a different way that a lot of people see Muslim women or have this impression of Muslim women, oppressed women, always in black. And so I have 2 or 3 hijabs that will go with every dress that I've got. I bought a bikini so I can go swimming in public pools and in the beach. A bikini is a bikini with a lot more cloth. And I think it's the name that probably causes more Islamophobia than the outfit itself. It just empowers women to be able to go out into the pool and feel confident about themselves, that they're not overly exposing themselves, because that's who they are. I pray in the middle of the day when the sun is at its highest point, and Māori used to use sun and moon when we navigated. My prayer, which we call salat, involves me worshipping God. As simple as it is. I recite Allahu Akbar, which means God is great. Then we have a sajda. I am lowering myself and humbling myself in the eyes of God. I think it's important for me to have that background in, being fluent in te reo and tikana Māori. I'm quite interested in history, so some of those books are quite handy there, and I'm just reading about my whakapapa and my family and where they come through. I think my family, as well as myself, in the beginning, we'd never heard of Muslims. We'd never heard of Islam. I got married quite young and I married a Muslim man. When I did eventually start practicing Islam, then I think, to be quite fair, they probably thought that I was being forced to change. In fact, it was my own decision to learn and embrace, and that's because I became a lot more knowledgeable about my faith. I decided to work with the Muslim community over the last couple of decades, I guess, and put my energy there. I saw a gap in the mainstream sectors in terms of providing an appropriate service for Muslim women. Fatima stands for family assistance to Islamic mothers and homes. I set up Fatima Foundation with the purpose of stepping back so that it can develop and grow. I provide mentoring and leadership to the volunteers that are still there. So I have an open line. I'm always available for them. I'll always be available for women. I'm packing all of this donated baby gear and baby product, which was donated by a Muslim woman in the community. The goal was to give this to a mum that's in prison who's pregnant and having a baby. So this will get dropped off by our social worker that was with Fatima Foundation, or one of the volunteers will drop it off to her. For those of us that have faith and culture, to embrace it. Sorry. just want to be an ordinary person who's proud of her heritage, who's proud to be Māori, and who loves being Muslim.